Hello, audience. This is I, the Black Chinchilla, the actor of Goop. I am here to tell you that we fucked up. We lost 2 whole episodes. 2 whole sessions. 6 whole freaking episodes gone in the ether, gone forever, and we fucked up super hard. So here is Angel, our wonderful, beautiful DM Heretic, and me to recap everything you missed because it is all very relevant. Here we go.
All right.
So
let's do this.
Let's get into it.
The first thing that happened since last time we left off, you guys finally got to have a conversation with the beautiful, beautiful, demented ruler of this city, Charity. She approaches you guys and is like, "What the fuck? Who are you guys? Like, what the fuck?"
Hello, I am Guy. I am difficult. I want to sell this sword to you. My party do not want to be here, but I must sell this sword.
Yeah, I don't want your fucking sword. Get out of my face. What are you here for?
Do you want to buy this sword? We need to sell this sword. Did I mention that I am Guy, plus I am difficult?
Blah, blah, blah. Some more conversation about why shit sucks, whatever. Charity gives them 100 charity. It's like, oh yeah, just leave me the fuck alone and go spend this money somewhere. No, you can't leave here. Okay, maybe you can anytime you want, but you really can't leave here because there's really nowhere to leave. So you guys go to the city with the escort that she sends, Blend Block Magic. And as you're walking away, Charity calls Adavei into a room, has a little solo chat, and the rest of the group are like, what the fuck? But you're like, okay, whatever, and you go to the casino anyway.
Yeah, and then immediately Angel's like, oh hell fucking yes, let's go. Goop's like, I want to eat some dead bodies. I want to go see some dead bodies. Blimbart Manager's like, ooh, woo, I know where some dead bodies are. But Angel's like, fuck no, we're going casino first. We go to the casino.
You hit the casino, you waste a bunch of money. Angel and Guy are like, let's play a game. Or Angel's like, let's play a game. And, she starts shooting some shit. And, Angel and Guy are fucking cheaters and they cheated and whatever. And, but it was really rigged. And then Goop threatens the game runner with an ice knife for stealing their money.
You took their money! I'm gonna kill you! Goop puts the ice knife to this guy's neck. You can see the water dripping down his neck and onto his chest. I'll freaking kill you! Take your money! Give your money back! Give it back!
The guy calls the fucking security. We get dragged to casino jail.
I am Guy. I am difficult. I am getting arrested.
With one arm, they try to escort these gigantic giants that the casino has. Decide to bring them to a holding room, which was really difficult because the guy only has one arm. And they were like, "Oh my God, how are you going to handcuff him? He's only got one arm." And they're like, "Oh, we'll show you. We'll figure it out." And then I don't even know if I even described how they figured it out, but they did somehow. And then they got everybody into a room, mostly everybody, where they met the twins, the owners of this establishment, and found out they had an army of Goliaths and a portal to send them to hell if they keep fucking up.
How about you just let us go? Obviously, your people steal money from my wonderful people.
I am Guy. I am difficult. Yes, let us go. This place is rigged, is it not?
This place is obviously rigged. I know casinos when I see one. This place is not a casino. And they're like, fuck you, you're going to hell. And then Goop went, scatter!
And cast darkness.
I cast darkness, make the whole room dark. And I ran straight to the wall, and it was the doors closed, so we couldn't leave.
They cast darkness, try to escape. Shit fails. They're stupid. They get banned. They get sent out. They're like, oh, after a long conversation about what to do now, because they're sitting outside of this fucking casino that they could never go into again. Goop's like, yeah, remember earlier I said I wanted to eat some dead shit? Blim's like, oh yeah, I know this place. We'll go to the catacomb. They make their way to the catacombs. They hit the stairs. The stairs fall. They slide on their asses into a room with statues of Serac and a bunch of dead people in cases. Clear cases, so you can really see what the fuck's in there. Typical D&D shit. The door slams behind them, and then they smell some nasty shit, and they have to trudge through to the next room with real-time con saves, or they're fucked. They enter a room with a bunch of plants and shit, and they fight shadows of fucking statue, because why not? Angels turn into a chicken, dodging exploding mushrooms, hungry-ass plants, and thorny vines that apparently want to strangle motherfuckers.
Yeah, then we beat the room, and then we just, we get dragged to the next room because Kara got compelled by the demons to go to the next room.
Yes. When they go to the next room, they go to step, out of the hallway, and they're like, "Oh my god, there's a long ass bridge. Try not to die from the con saves, which are convincing you to do shit that you don't want to do." Guy ties everybody together after realizing that was probably a good idea. We should have done like an hour ago. Christoph says, "Fuck you guys. I'm a wolf." He runs fast. And he's just gone. He's on the other side. Everybody else is left there. A few people are psychoactively convinced to jump because the drugs and shit and demons and convincing and con saves are really bad. And the whole group was hanging by a rope. Group holds to the rope with Entangle, and Angel beast modes them up. They get jumped by some shadows and rush away off the bridge. They enter a hallway with a bunch of throwback shit from last campaign. Evolution. Check it out on anchor.fm/evolution. It's only half the episodes, but whatever. You know, you'll get the point. The statues are described as follows. A small halfling man with a bagpipe attached to his back. The statue is transparent, almost as if he was a ghost. He's posed as if he's running towards something. A small Genasi man, dressed like a monk and carrying a wine casket aside. The statue is levitating a few feet from the ground. He is posed in a way that depicts him falling through the air to land a massive dropkick. A medium-sized humanoid man dressed in religious garbs. He has a necklace with a raven emblem on it, a book in his right hand, and he's reaching out as if offering his hand for assistance. A large fireball man, fireball, I don't even know. It's D&D words. Yes, we just make things up. With a small dragon at his side. He seems to have wings sprouting from his armor. Him and the dragon look to be preparing to fly. A tiny spiked-haired human with a large crown on his head. He has a pouch with a ton of books in it. His head is to the ground, almost as if accepting defeat. And finally, a tiefling with one antler sits with a small gnome baby in his lap. Beside her is a tiny gnome with a scar on his face. They're all smiling as the gnome has the most shit-eating grin on his face that you've ever seen. After that, they enter a lab full of shit and a cocoon. Blim Blark Magic wants to go touch it. He feels compelled, so he starts to run. They all start doing shit to stop him.
Oh no, we gotta let him go.
Goop grabs Guy's arm who tried to grab Blim Blark Magic. Blim Blark Magic runs further ahead.
Guy's like, "I am difficult. I shall try to kill this child." He goes to kill the child. He misses. Blim poofs over to the cocoon and touches it. And then the cocoon comes undone, and the shit-eating gnome from earlier comes out alive and fucking mummifies this boy in one touch.
Yes, and they will later find out this is the Bane Lich of Ragnarok. And as soon as this Bane Lich sucks the life out of Blim Blark Blagic, the Bane Lich says, "Ravage their minds," and the DM said some shit along the lines of, "Oh, I'm the DM, that's right." So I can't really say that in third person. You see a vision of the last moment you were alive, except this time you levitate upwards. As your soul leaves your body, you look down to see yourself lying there, as the shadow you once cast breaks away from your being and swiftly ventures off into the realm alone. Your body, your soul, and your shadows have departed from one another. The demonic deep gnome-like figure enters the room and begins carving a symbol onto your leg. Guy wakes up after a moment of unconsciousness with no vision at all and watches as the rest of the party begin to open their eyes. Everyone sees light and realizes they've returned to the present. And an exit has formed in the ceiling of the lab above you, 50 feet up, where the moonlight shines through. They all see spirits of 7 large demons swiftly exiting the portal in the sky and dispersing amongst the realms. The party, excluding Guy, immediately searches themselves and finds a seared mark on their leg, and they're like, "What the fuck? Did I get a new tattoo and I was passed out, or shit?" I mean, come on.
But it was a dope-ass tattoo.
Yeah, it's like a nice little skull and stuff. Go ahead, describe it.
Oh yeah, it's like a skull with like a circle around it. In Infernal, it says "Become evil." Angel reads it out so everyone knows what it says.
Yes. You look around, and the shadow has, like everything else in your life, abandoned your side. So now nobody has shadows, and it's really weird. And now they've gone a couple episodes in the campaign, and they're still not really affected by the fact they don't have shadows. And I don't know why. Yada yada, lose more magic shit as they search around the room after the fight with the demons and shit, you know. Then they searched for about an hour or so, and they couldn't really find anything important. They got a few books. Goop begins to try to learn how to read, and the books don't really tell them anything that's as important as what they're going to find out in the next couple episodes. Then they decided, oh, okay, let's go back and talk to Charity about, you know, her stupid assistant. So that's what they set off to do. When they get there, Charity's floating in the air and shit, you know, just like, because I could do that, addressing the people of her city not to be worried. The party goes in, Charity's like, I know what I said out there, but shit's really not okay. What the fuck did you do? Blah, blah, blah. Party's like, it was your guy's fault, and now Blim's dead. And she's like, oh, I don't care. Blim's right here. And Blim walks in, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? Why is there another Blim? And she's like, oh yeah, I got clones, lots of them. And you're like, oh, okay, well, about this Ragnarok thing, can we help? And she's like, no, you're garbage. Go power up and be Power Rangers or something. Like, get some artifacts. And then you're like, where at? And she's like, I don't know, figure it out.
We forgot to mention that Angel found a gun inside of the catacomb place.
Oh yeah, there was that.
But yeah, we hated this little boy for releasing the Ragnarok demon creature, and Goop feels bad because the catacombs were her idea.
Oh, come on, it was Blim's idea. And then Blim did admit to his crimes because they have a hive mind, sort of. They're like, Blim was like, yes, I did do that. I'm Blim, I'm a little bitch boy.
Gustav beats the shit out of him because why not?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
And Charity's like, go for it. I got a couple more of those. Just go ahead and beat his ass. After a bit of ass whoopings and whatnot, the party decides, hey, let's go sleep somewhere. And Charity's like, yeah, I'll put you up at a place. You guys end up at Hotel California. You see this like crazy elevator bartender shit where it's like multiple floors and bartenders going up or a bartender going up and down between multiple floors of bars, and they drink for a bit.
And then Kara's like, I'm tired. I'm going home. I'm going to bed. Goop goes with her, and then
I become a cat.
yeah, you do. And Guy's like, I'm difficult. I drink, and everyone else starts a drinking game with Guy. Gustav immediately fucking perishes and knocks out drunk. Adavei takes his place. Angel's keeping up with Guy. Angel becomes drunk and is like, I'm Adavei. I'm drunk. I'm gonna go wander off somewhere. And we're too drunk to notice at first. Then we realize where the fuck is Adavei? Guy's like, let's go look for Adavei. But first, we immediately slam 3 more drinks and like shit gets fucked for us. And the bartender's like, you're too drunk to go anywhere. You're going to bed. And we're like, fuck. So we go to bed, and then we go back to our room, and then we're like, fuck that noise. And we all leave to go find Adavei. Like, we wake up.
It was more like you go back to the room, and Guy's like, oh, I'm Guy. I'm difficult. And now I'm drunk as well. So I'm going to be really difficult. Hey, let's not go to sleep for another 24 hours and just go find this Adavei person that I don't really know, but I really care about him. So I'm going to go and be difficult. Okay, you guys coming too? All right.
I'm Guy. I'm difficult. Let's wake up Kara and Goop. Pick up Cat Goop and drag Cat Goop along. I'm Guy. I'm difficult. Oh wait, all these drinks made my voice get really high.
We're really high. We're hiccuping, and we're like seeing some weird fucking shit.
And that's essentially where we leave off.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
I hope you were able to follow that.
Yeah, that was damn.
And that will be our 10-minute recap of like 15 hours worth of sessions.
Yep. Gone, dude. Freaking gone. Forever.
We fucked up.
We fucked up hard. But yeah, some good stuff comes after this. Stick around, please.